Hey, what's up guys, Griggzy here. Now, don't get mad at me and look at this and be like, what is that? You know? This was this episode, but I recorded it and I had some microphone troubles. I've got a couple things up with my microphone at the moment that I need to sort out very soon. And there goes my phone, like every episode. Right, but this is what we did in the episode the first time I tried it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of take this back to a state in which you can follow from it, and then I guess I'll probably knock out a few of these and show you how to build them and whatnot. But most of today is going to be you building this, and you're just going to have to kind of build it off of what you can see today, I'm afraid. Because that's how it was anyway when I recorded it, like prior to this, and it's also how it's going to be now that I've had the microphone trouble. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm still going to make it followable, and I'm still going to make sure you get it done. And to be honest, it's not really that hard. So we're going to go ahead and get it done. So I'll see you back in a minute once I've decided how I'm going to show you how to do this. So, from last episode, as I recall, I told you to make these 8 different platforms. Now, that should be done. Before you came and looked at this episode, you should have the platforms that aren't they 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I think 18 they were. You should remember the measurement style. We'll quickly check. 4, 8... 5, 6, that's 12. Right, yeah. 4 by 16, I think they are, aren't they? 9 by 16, sorry. So, yeah, that would make sense. So I think they're 9 by 16, but just that's all in the last episode. I can't actually quite remember the figures now. Now, I told you we did the 4 bottom platforms, and then I built the out circuit of one of these, and then told you just to copy it along on the top, so like this. So you should have that. You can kind of see them here. That's how I want you to have all the platforms, and obviously you won't have any of this stuff on top of them yet. And now that's what we're going to do now. I'm having to do it a slightly different way, obviously, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do it. Now, on all of your platforms that you have at the moment, look at them like now or in a second, or however you're watching this video. Just look at them in a second, and you'll see that they're just literally the 9 by 16 platforms with nothing on them. So now we're going to have to put everything on them. So on everything that I've built this extra platform here, as you can see, I just added on a 9th one just there. And on this, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to put onto each and every one of your other ones, like this. So everything I do on this one, I want you to do it on the other ones. So first of all, I want you to go around and put 2 repeaters like that on every single one, with a 2 block gap in between them. So one there, and then a 2 block gap, and then another one. So first of all, pause the video now, and then I want you to go around and put that on every single one, like so, as you can see there. And then after that, I want you to go around on every single one, and I want you to do this. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it like in tiny little steps. You can follow along however you want, but I want you to have the redstone out, there 2 redstone repeaters there, 4 dust along that one, and then 3 sideways out of that one. If you can go ahead and do that now. And then once you've done that, you're going to take this one out as long as that, like so. And then this one is going to have to go over it, like so. So that should have been pretty easy to follow. On the third along, I want you to take that over this one. And now I want you to do that on every single one, like so. I'm just going to quickly give you a little 360 view. Once you've done it on one, you can just follow along with me now and do it on one, and then apply it to every single one. But I suggest doing it bit by bit on every single one. That's how I do it. So now that you've got these down, we're going to do this little bit here. And these two, like the prongs coming out of here, these two signals, put a AND gate on them, like that one there. So you're going to go ahead and make an AND gate on every single one. If you haven't seen my Redstone tutorial on AND gates, I suggest you go over to them, because the whole purpose of me making my logic gate series was so that you could kind of understand what we're building when we build the adders. So I'd suggest going over and checking that out. So there we go. You're going to make that on every single one. And next you're going to make an XOR gate. Any of you that may or may not have seen the tutorial, you already know how to build these. If you haven't seen the tutorial, I would suggest going along and watching it though. So next you're going to build this XOR gate with a little bit of dust there on every single one coming out of there. So go ahead and do that. I'll pause it for you. You can pause it in like now, and then you can pause it now. So let's quickly double check. Does yours look like this? And if it does, if at least one of them looks like that, make sure all of them looks like it. So that's perfect. And we're going to move on. We're going to move on to this little section here. I can't believe that I lost this footage. But anyway, you're going to make like a little thing like that. So that's a dust there, dust, 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 dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 in total. So make that little, almost like a gun, isn't it? So make that. That should be pretty easy. I'm just kind of trying to pause for you so you know what you're doing. And next we're going to go down to this part on the bottom right. On every single one, if you can put a redstone dust there, and then build another little one of them bridges. But then you're going to put 4 blocks at the end and a repeater there. So that's what I want you to do next on all of them, is build that. Pause the video there. You can see how you do it, and then you can pause the video there, and maybe even here. So make sure you got that on everything. I'm sorry that there's a lot of pausing and stuff. You're gonna have to keep, like, I understand you're gonna have to keep tabbing out, but having to do the episode twice, that's hard for me as well. So hopefully you can understand that being the content provider is sometimes hard as well. And once you've built this little 4 along like that, can you build a prong out of it like that? Like an F? Like so. So let me show you a quick aerial view. Can you just check over everything? Like so. Cool. And then right here we're going to add another AND gate. So like that. That's the same as that one, but it's just going there with its 2 inputs there and there. Perfect. Now next we're going to do this little section here. So I want you to take the input from there, from that torch, and then run it along here. So it all connects up like that, and then block it all off. You don't have to have that one there, but I like it there because it looks nicer. And then extend it 2 more, so look at that. So let's just make sure you got that. Take it out of this torch there. Take it all the way along, and then 2 more on the end. And then cover up these ones, so it's like that. I'm going to give you a little pause point there. Then you can have a pause point there. Then once you've done that, we've got like a strange little inverter thing that has to go here. So we put a torch there and just do that. You see that? One of them on every single one. I'll give you a quick pause point there, and a quick pause point there, and one there, and there, just if you need it. And then once you've built this little inverter thing, just take it all the way to the end and plop a repeater right on the end like that. It's quite nice and simple. And next, I suppose, we're going to link this straight up to there, so make sure you got that. Like so. And then next we're going to build a little ladder over that. Like that. And then I suppose we can build this little section there. And then build one of them. So let's just run over that again. You put a dust into there. Then take this one, run it over the top, and then make this little L shape here. Kind of like an inverted L. Like that. And then you should see you have 3 blocks here that you can put blocks across like that. And then make another XOR gate here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Like that. And then have the redstone coming out of that side. So let's quickly run over that once more. We'll just give you a pause point there. And then you can have a pause point there, I suppose. And then a pause point there. And then you can have a pause point here. And then I'll give you an overall pause point once more. So it's crucial that you have all of this exactly right on every single one like that. It's a repeating pattern, as you can see there. So it's quite easy. All you're doing is copying how I just copied there. And just have a little look. I'll show you once more from here. And I'll quickly just kind of slowly go around. You make sure that you've got all of this. So just watch that again if you're not sure on any parts. And then once you've got that across all of them, it should start to look something more like this. Apart from you won't have these wires running around here. You see them? Now, that's what we're going to get to now. I just need to get rid of this, so I'll see you back in a second. So that's that. And now you should have something that looks a little bit more like this. And of course, the rain. So now once you have something that looks a little bit more like this, you're going to have to put in these wires here, as you can see, like that. So what I'm going to do is just show you the pattern that it takes, and then you can copy it across every single other one. So what I'm going to do is quickly get this. I'm going to just destroy a couple of things, and then make sure you know what you're doing. So give me a second, I'll get this ready to explain. Right, so what I've done is I've got rid of the 2 wires. And I'm going to show you how to build them and where they need to go. So you're going to need your red wool, and you're going to need your repeater, and you're going to need your redstone. Now if you remember, I think I spoke about this in a previous episode. This adder up here, the top left, is number 1. And then it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now these little points on the right side here are inputs and outputs for the adders. So what you're going to need to do is, because this is the first adder, there's nothing that needs to go into here. This is just going to be an empty line. However, it will have to output out of this thing, this wire here. So that repeater there will have to go downwards here to the start of the next one here. And then this one will have to go to the start of the next one here. And then because the next one after this one is down here, guess where it's going to have to go? That one. The output goes from there to there. And then this one goes from there to there. So this one is going to go there to there, like it does. I'll show you. It comes out at the top, comes down, and goes into the start of the next one. And then this one comes out of here and goes up to the start of the next one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. So if you go to your top left adder, right there, you're going to have to take this input and take it down as so. So take it down 1 like that. You can copy me block for block. I just got a Steam message. I'm going to have to sort that out if that goes off again. we're going to have to take it down just as this one does here. So once we've taken it down, one like that, take it to the side and then back towards us. So can you just do that for me? It makes like a nice little square like that. So bring it out, take it down, and we're going to come around the back of here and then drop it when we get to there. So let me show you that again. When you get to this nice little section that we built here earlier, you drop it down, and then we can put a redstone repeater there. And then once you've linked it all up, that can just nicely go up to there. And once you've linked it all up with the blocks, you can put redstone dust all over the top of them. So let's just recap that quickly. We come out one here, down to the side, down one, take it all the way along until you hit this bit, drop it down, take it along here, and then it can nicely connect up to there. So that is from our very top left here, comes out of the back of here, and do you want a pause point there? And then you can have a pause point here, and then take another one here, and then take one here. And now what you're going to have to do is repeat exactly what we just did then for this one. So that one, copy it on that one, going down here. This is exactly the same as that one. Comes down here, drops down, repeater, goes into there. And then it's going to be exactly the same for this one here. Comes down, goes along, drops down one, repeater, connects up to there. And then finally, this one comes down, goes along, drops down one, and finally goes into there. So that's the pattern for these ones here. So that's where they go. They go downwards to there. So this one goes to there, this one goes to there, and this one goes to there, while this one finally goes down to there. So that's pretty easy, right? As long as you get that going from down into there, like I've done it like that, you can see that on that one, and this one, and this one, and this one, you should be good. And then that means we're ready to go on to the next one, which is down to up. So this isn't the only wire that we have. As you can see, there's another pattern here, the one that goes up. Now I've taken it out here so I can show you how to do it, and all we're going to do is copy this one right here and do the same. So we're going to bring it out two, just like that one, and then we're going to go up like that, up, and up, and up, until we're up to here, like that. So, do you want to take this down quickly? From the back, remember, we're at the back of the adders now. Let me quickly show you. From this one, down there, take it out two, bring it all the way up, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then once you hit this little part here, take it along, drop it down there, just like we did before, and then link it up just as you did just before. So then once you've done that, you're going to link it up with redstone, like so. Take it along, drop it down, and then connect it up. And now what you need to do is do that for every single one. So this one up to there, this one, and this one. Obviously this one is the last one and has nothing to go up to, so you don't need to do that one. So all you need to do with this pattern is 3 different outputs. This one, hold on, let me go to the front, that one, that one, and that one are the only outputs that require you to go up like that. So if you copy that for them three, I'll give you a pause point there, and a pause point here, and a pause point there, and then as you can see it's copied for these last three. So I'll give you a pause point there. Now I have to apologize for this part of the tutorial because it's definitely one of the parts where I don't, I mean the last episode was so much better, but I couldn't use the microphone footage, and I can't redo the episode because that would take so long. It was an hour episode, and it would take so long, and it would just delay the making of this even further, when I could do it kind of easy, and it requires you to probably take a little bit longer than it would have on the last episode, and we would have got the same stuff done. So let's quickly go over this once more. This is the last time I've gone over it, and this is the last time I'm going to go over the design. The top left, right, let's count in order. You want to get this, go stand on the front like this. Remember the order, right? Read it out to me. It goes this one, then where, that one, and then where, that one, then where, that one, and then when we're on this one, where does it go? It goes up to that one, and this one to that one, this one to that one, and then finally that one to that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's pretty easy, right? Once you've remembered that, all you need to remember is it goes right to right, 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 and finally right to right, because this one has nowhere else to go. Now, them two designs, you use this one going down 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you use this one going up 1, 2, 3 times. So it's kind of easy. Now at this point, I don't know if you have all of this done, and if you haven't, then just go over it, keep doing them pauses, and you will get it, I promise. But that's the only way you're going to be able to get this, is just literally raw copying, because there is no other way to do this, if you get what I mean. It just needs to be done. And if you can't get it off of that, I've got an email address in the description, or you can message me, use my Facebook, message my page on Facebook, tweet me, or Facebook me, or send me a YouTube message, Google Plus, I'm on Google Plus, send me a message on that, or just leave a comment. That's all it takes to get my attention, for me to help you. So that there's nothing more I can say to that. I gave you all the information that I think I need to give you in that last recording chunk just then, and I'm just gonna have to leave you with that and kind of hold on for dear life and hope that you have been able to follow that. And obviously if you haven't, you can contact me in any of them ways that I just said. So there we go. Let's give you a nice little cinematic 360 view. Yours should, in theory, look like this. And if it doesn't, make it look like that, guys. Make it. I showed you exactly how you need to put all these logic gates on and where. You can just pause and play, rewind, etc. That's the beauty of YouTube. And then for these little lines like that, that's kind of self-explanatory. Right to right, 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 right to right. Like that. So I'm going to round up the episode here, because I suppose however long this video's been, I have no clue actually, but however long it's been, if you add an hour onto how long this has been so far, that's how long I've spent on this already. And I just want to move on, really. I want to get this done. So I'm just going to leave it there and leave you with all the information that you need to build it inside this video. This video is like a little zip folder, like a little school lesson of how you need to do it. It might not be that concise and might not be the greatest way that I could have put it. However, it's there. So you should be able to do it. Of course you'll be able to do it, otherwise I wouldn't be putting up this episode. So I know you can do it, and it just might take a little bit more time. The guy that I followed doing this, I had to just build it off of how he was flying around like this, so I had to keep stopping and pausing and playing whilst he was just flying around. He didn't stop and show me it like this. Pause. So you should be able to do it, is what I'm saying. And now that I've waffled on enough, I'm going to have to close the episode up here, guys. So once again, apologies for the type of episode that it's been, and apologies that it's been I don't know how to put it. That's why I keep just kind of stuttering, you know. I'm sorry for how the episode has been recorded, but it needed to be done, and it's blame my microphone and my computer, not me, please. But I'm going to end it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Likes, comments and subscribes are all very much appreciated, and if you have any ideas or complaints or you need help, just drop any of them comments or anything straight down below this video, because I do make sure that I read them. So my viewer response should be pretty good, is what I'm trying to say. But that's that for now, guys. I'll see you in the next episode of my Redstone computer tutorials. My name's Griggzy. Goodbye.